There is a number of trainers here. Eck! You made me lose a Poliwag. What are you going to do about it? Walk away. Now, actually, first I'm going to drink cream-flavored soda, which is delicious. Yummy. I shouldn't drink it because it's not healthy at all, but I don't care. It tastes good. Another bad matchup for Jet Li. Wonderful. One of many. Alright, Slasher. You're the best bet here. Aha! Thank goodness. So, I mean, I could probably get rid of Swift as well. I mean, Swift is nice. It'd either be Swift or, ow. I use Slash. Whoops. Well, that's fine. Well, there's that. Wing attack, I guess. I don't think it really matters. I just like wing attack because of its coverage. I don't know how important it would be. I mean, obviously, going against, say, fighting types, you know, Slasher would be, I think, neutral or weak. Probably, I'm assuming weak. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have just kept using Slash. Oh well, I didn't. Yee. There you go. So, yeah, those sorts of things would be really nice. So, Slasher will definitely get an upgrade in the near future. It's just a matter of when and or how. I'm gonna go with Poseidon because Poseidon has a non-water type move. And will probably be okay against this Octillery. I've never used an Octillery before, but I'd like to. I think they're pretty cool. Twister, which is a pretty strong dragon type move, all things considered. And while I technically, well, actually, technically, no, I cannot get, ow. I mean, you can steal a, scale from Horsey, and that is how you evolve, Seadra into Kingdra, but I don't want to do that simply because, well, we don't have Thief anymore anyway, so we couldn't, even if we could, making Poseidon, ugh. Making Poseidon a dragon type would make it weak against the next dragon type, gym, which is not what I want. So Poseidon staying pure water would be most beneficial, especially since it still has a dragon type move, so I can do pretty well in that regard. However, that does not mean that everything will be completely good to go, especially considering water is a huge weakness for us, which is unfortunate. And it probably knows Peck, which will hurt Jet Li, but it's our best bet right now. Okay, you can stop doing that now, please. Thank you. Rolling kick. Let's see if it'll flinch. Oh, it does. It does involve... It does make flinching possible. Flinch it again. Beautiful. Okay. Well, that is why rolling kick is awesome, and I want to keep it. Because the 2 flinching there was really, really good. Just forget it. Sorry. That Poliwag that got away. It was huge. I swear it must have been 16 feet long. When I'm fishing, I sometimes snag items that people have dropped. Do you want them? Sure. Why not? I don't know. Maybe you'll fish out, I don't know, my next girlfriend or something. I don't know. You know what? That's fine. I'll do anything to get my hands on rare Pokemon. That's fine, as long as you don't screw people over and make things worse for the world. Zach. Right on, huh? Interesting. Okay. We should be okay, unless it somehow uses a flying type move, which would suck. It's level 40. Oh, boy. Well, rolling kick for the flinch. Yeah, we're definitely not going to take it out in one hit. Scary face. Oh, great. Speed goes down. Lovely. Magnitude 5. Magnitude's a really cool move. It's very interesting. It's one of my favorite moves, honestly, because they just randomly do really good damage. But in general, it usually does pretty good. Of course, you have Earthquake. That's more in line with what you can... Okay. Really? Just like that? Just like that. I lose Jet Li just like that? Really? I didn't think it would do that. Oh, okay. I guess I misinterpreted the whole idea of damage. Cool. Well, that was a freaking waste of time to level up that Pokemon. That sucks. Oh well. I mean, they were useful for the little time that we had them, but they're gone. Great. Now I gotta figure out somebody else. Ugh. Trying to learn. Oh, pfft. Oh, wow. Yes? Alright, I mean, we don't need Slash. And, I mean, I want to keep Mud Slap just because it does lower accuracy by, you know, however much that it does. But let's use Earthquake. Now that Gale has Earthquake, which is ridiculously powerful. Holy moly. Alright, Gale is definitely a Pokemon I want to keep with us. Dang. Heracross. I'm scared. I don't want to lose Gale right after we just got Earthquake, which is like one of the best moves in the game. Oh, use Fear Attack. Okay. All that work, man, to get Jet Li, and then we just lose him. Because I just kind of... I coasted. Good job, me. Oh well. Oh well. Man, that didn't frickin' take it down. Speaking of takedown. No! Stop it! Don't do that. You make me scared. Firebolt is good. It has Flamethrower and really good, really good DVs. Ugh. Your Pokemon are so appealing, are they? Ooh, an Ultra Ball. Nice. Alright, well, why don't we go back and figure out who to put in. I was hoping to have Jet Li for longer than 2 minutes, but I guess that really isn't going to be the case. Well, let's see here. So we can't... Oh, I gotta take what it has. I don't think it has a useful item anyway. But, Poison Cure Berry, yeah. Okay. Holy freaking crap. This sucks. Lost another one. Release you, because we have to. We can't deposit. Withdraw. Magmar? Or the Slugma? Looking at it, it's like HP, Special, and Defense are the 3 that it actually needs. Like, Attack would be nice, which is good. It's good enough. And then Speed, it's gonna have slow speed anyway. So that doesn't matter. So, like, the stats where it really is important, Magma has, like, the best possible of. So it's very interesting. Farambini. Tiny attack. And, whatnot. So, would be cool, but not necessary. Skarmory. Do I need another steel type? It's steel flying, so, you know. It does have spikes, which could be useful. And 13 defense, 14 HP is really good. And 11 speed. Although it's not really a fast Pokemon anyway, huh? Maybe. Stomper would be a really good candidate for the move Return, but meh. Electric Steel we could do. I could bring back Fortress. There's Dark Flying. It has fly and a dark type, but it's has potential to be fast and have good HP. Its attack is low. Giraffric, Kirafari. I mean, the special is high. That's what it pretty much needs more than anything else. I don't know. We'll bring Murkrow right now, Murky, just because Murky has fly. Just in case we need it for something. But, I mean, having a third flying... Oh, I guess technically second, actually. Well, this would be the second flying type on the team. I'm not a huge fan of having more than one type for a Pokemon. That came out completely differently than how I meant it to be. I don't like having more than one typing on my team. So, like, I don't like having two flying types. Or like two fire types or two rock types, etc., etc. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I guess we can give Murky the EXP, whatever. Just I mean, Murky's base stats are good, or base, I don't know, bases, whatever you want to call it, are pretty good across the board, pretty balanced in a good way. So, I don't know. I fish until I can't anymore. I also battle until I drop. That's my relationship with my Pokemon. That's fantastic, I guess. Doesn't hurt me at all. Edgar wants to battle with an Octillery. I kind of don't want to fight all the trainers here at this moment. I'd rather just get to Blackthorn City and then kind of just be at Blackthorn City. Because there's a lot there that we can do that would make our Pokemon better. So I kind of want to do that. However, it's going to take a little bit of time, so... Ouch. Sure. Bonk. Yeah, I don't know if Murky's gonna be one that I use full-time or not. Probably not, but I don't know. Alright, this is the problem that we have now. It's like, who do I send in? I can send in Wispy, but it's probably gonna use a water-type move. But, if I can get a rock... Okay. This would be super effective. It shouldn't take it out in one hit. I'd be surprised if it did. Yeah. The problem is that did, like, just enough to where I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, water is a huge issue right now, and I need something that can take care of water types. And Murky is not exactly one that can do that. It's neutral, but, you know. My Poseidon with Twister is kind of like my only chance, really. Against water types. So I really should not have fought this guy at all. But I did. Yeah, that did not a lot of damage, but it did flinch. I forgot that it can flinch. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna say boo-hoo about that. We just gotta keep doing that until something works, I guess. Am I gonna want to keep Twister or Dragon Breath? Because Dragon Breath can has 30% chance to paralyze, which is really good. Same attack power as Twister, I'm pretty sure. So both were buffed to 70 power. But Twister can flinch, assuming we attack first. I mean, I could use, like, Dragon Breath until it paralyzes and then start using Twister, you know. Otherwise, I would just use, like, Surf, you know, because it does more damage. But, you know, it depends on the situation, too, so. Hey, you're level 19, so that's good. Alright, who's this? Seeking. Can Poseidon survive an attack? I'm gonna assume probably not. It depends on what it is. But I gotta risk either someone getting hit with a super effective move or Peck. Okay. Ugh, I still don't like it. Maybe I'll use Peck again. No, it used Horn Attack. Okay. Earthquake. I forgot that Gale has Earthquake. I already forgot. Will this be enough to take it out? Yes, it is. Oh, gosh. Gale with Earthquake is crazy. By the way, I named Gale after the character from Fire Emblem 6 because Gale from Fire Emblem 6 is dope and cool. How's it going? This is Joey. Let's get together and battle. I promise things will be different. Yeah, that's nice. Let's go back and heal again because everybody's screwed over. I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do. I really don't. I need somebody that can, like, handle water types, like, on their own. Because right now we really don't have that. And I don't know who I would send in. I mean, if Arcesia could learn, like, Thunderbolt or something, that would be dope. That's why I healed. I can tell you're a good trainer by looking at you. I'm good at Pokemon, and I can see that you are too. That's nice. I don't know if I'm that good at Pokemon. My track record is a little spotty, let's be honest here. Charmeleon. Who am I sending in first? Slasher, who gets obliterated by any and all fire types. Okay, Poseidon, you're up. You're my best bet here. You with Surf. Well, actually, technically, Gale would do pretty well there as well. Okay, great. Yeah, see, if I sent in Gale, well, that's okay. We're gonna do that now anyway. So, bonk. And it's gonna use Thunder Punch, which doesn't affect him. We attack first with Earthquake, which does really good damage. Bam. Bam. Beautiful. Oh, man. Murky grew level 20. Hooray. I'm not against using Murky, by the way, like, at all. It's just a matter of what are they gonna bring to the table, you know, outside of being able to fly us around from place to place. Which does help, it is nice. But, is that it? You know, obviously it can learn, you know, Dark-type moves and Flying-type moves, both of which are useful. But at what cost versus having somebody else? I don't know. With that said, we have the Ice Path. And there's stuff in the Ice Path that we can do. I sure wish we had Milky Way still, because they were a really, really good teammate. But, oh well. Unfortunately, I underperformed. And that's just the base of it. I just underperformed. Nice. You're level 21. They are gaining levels pretty quickly, which is nice. They definitely need it. Because they are way under-leveled compared to everybody else. Of course, they are temporary Pokemon at the moment. Until I find another Pokemon that we can use. I do want to grab everything here that we can. There's Waterfall. Waterfall can actually flinch Pokemon, which is pretty good. It's not as strong as other moves, like Surf. It's not as strong as Surf. But we are going to have somebody with Waterfall eventually. Poseidon's the only one that can learn it. So let's go ahead. Let's delete Bubble Beam because we don't need Bubble Beam anymore. Waterfall will compensate for that just fine.